Hello, everybody. This is Angelique coming to you live from the Shoe Chick Art Studio in fabulous downtown Las Vegas. Because when you paint with me, kids in Africa get shoes. If you want to learn more information about that, know more information about that, you would go to my website, theshoechickstore.com, where you'll find lots of information about me and more information about all the fabulous paint kits I have for you. This one right here is called Black Love. See if I can center it a little bit better. It's always different once I go live. I'm recording live on Facebook and then I upload these videos to YouTube so that you can paint anytime you want. Let's go over what's in your kit, okay? So in your kit you have, the backing. The backing that's on your kit looks a little like this. So this is your canvas. This is your easel back. Your easel back, you want to squeeze the sides up and push that flap down, and that's on the back of your canvas like this, so that your canvas will stand up on your table so you're painting like a real artiste. And if you don't like that, just put it flat on the table, okay? I don't like my lighting here. It's a little too bright. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. Okay, so check it out. Black Love. I love silhouette paintings because they're so easy to do. This might just be the shortest tutorial that I have on my channel. It just might be. Okay, the first thing that we're going to do, I'm looking around because I'm missing a tool, and I don't like to go off camera, but I might have to. Okay, also your kit is an apron. It fully opens and goes over your head. Okay, so you might have to put a little bit of water on your fingertips. Open it up and it goes over your head. We are painting with acrylic paint today. We always paint with acrylic paints. They are very easy to wash off your hands and your skin. Not so easy to wash off your clothes. So, you can use I think your kits came with a plastic white bag. You can use that to protect the surface that you're painting on. And you're going to take all the lids, all the tape, and all that stuff off of your paints. And you're going to get your water cup, and you're going to fill it halfway with water, which I thought mine had water in it, and it doesn't. So make sure you fill it halfway with water. Get your drinks and your snacks together. It's kind of early right now where I'm at my studio. It's about almost noonish. It's 5 o'clock somewhere right now, but I'm not drinking today. Just having some water. It's right after the holidays. Actually, I'm a little dehydrated. I don't know about y'all. But I had a good time. I hope you had a good holiday. Christmas, that is. Water cup, halfway full of water. And let's switch it out here and get this show on the road. This is how it works. I take you 90% through the painting. 90%. Then I leave you alone to do the rest of yourself. The objective is not to create this painting exactly like mine. It's to put your own little flair in it. If you want to create it exactly like mine, I have provided you with a reference photo. That's how you can, all you OCD people can look really closely at this and look at your canvas and try to create the same painting. I don't recommend that. I think it takes a lot of the fun out of it. Come close to it if you want. Do something different if you want. This is your painting. This is a representation of who you are in this moment. There are no mistakes, right? Right. So, do it however you want. You want to change your hair, do something funky? I don't know. Do it. It's yours, okay? So, I can't even create this painting the same way because I'm not the same person that I was when I was painting this. I don't even know what I was going through. I actually think this painting was about 3 or 4 years old. I did it for an African store, and they were having a couple's paint night, and I didn't have anything, so I came up with this. Something simple. It was so much fun, too. This is a great couple's paint night because it's easy. And we like easy. This is Paint Party 101, not trying to teach you anything fancy. No perspective drawing, no color theory. We ain't even mixing colors. Oh, we might mix a little bit because I think you have black, red, and yellow. You might have orange. I'm not sure. If you have orange, you're going to use orange when I use yellow. And if you don't, just follow along with me, okay? So you know that red and yellow make orange. If you didn't know that, that's okay. This is Paint Party 101. Now you do. You take a little bit of yellow, take a little bit of red, and you make orange, okay? First thing we're going to do, take the sponge brush, dunk it in your water, put a light coat of water on your canvas, okay? I have the original painting underneath this, and I want to turn it over because I don't want to get paint on it like I always seem to do. knock anything over because this is live and I don't do redos. If I hit myself in the head or if it falls on the floor, I just pick it up. Okay? So, okay, light coat water, don't worry about wasting off those trace lines because they're on there pretty darn good, okay? So this is the fun part. Well, all of it's fun. We're going to paint the entire canvas yellow. I know that seems weird, right? But we are, because it's easy. We're going to paint the whole thing yellow. And then we're going to put some red in it and actually going to turn it into orange. So with the sponge brush, painting the whole thing yellow. Play a little nondescript music so my video doesn't get taken down. If your paint gets a little sticky, put a little water on your paintbrush, okay? I'm even painting the sides. Now I'm not putting a lot of paint over the figures because we're going to paint them black. Okay, so check it out. Okay, so check it out. I said paint the entire canvas yellow, which is fine. If you painted them all yellow, it's perfect. But the reason why I left a little white there, because we're going to paint over it black. It's easier if you're just not like outlining each figure and trying to make it perfect, because there's a lot of blending that's going on here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take, if you look at your reference photo, it's a little darker at the top than at the bottom, right? So if you had orange in your kit, you're just going to paint the whole thing orange if you want. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a little bit of the red. I'm not even going to wash off my paintbrush. I'm going to go right into the red paint, and I'm going to lightly put some at the top here. Just very lightly. I'm pressing down because I'm using a sponge brush. I don't typically paint with sponge brushes, just easier, more economical for the paint kits. If you're going to paint with me a lot, I'd highly recommend investing in some paintbrushes, okay? So in this, if you did invest in some paintbrushes, you would be using your biggest flat brush right here. So this is cool. I like the sponge brush because you can just kind of rub the paint into the canvas and you're going to get orange. It's going to be darker at the top. Okay. I'm just going to put a little orange on the sides. Now when you paint the sides, it's called wrapping your painting. And you do this so that you don't need a frame. So we got a little bit of orange going at the top, right? Then I'm going to, I don't want to mix up my canvas anymore. So I'm going to put a little bit of yellow paint. And I'm going to put a little bit of red paint next to it. Like that. And I'm going to mix them in my tray and make orange. So I took a little bit of the red, I put it in the yellow, and I made orange. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drag it throughout my canvas. And if you look at the reference photo, you'll see the effect that I'm getting here. Okay? I know you're thinking, doesn't look good. It looks like crap right now. I promise you it's going to come together. This is where you got to take a little time. Look at the reference photo. Let's blend a little bit. I'm going to take this sponge brush, I'm going to go right into my yellow paint, and I'm going to take it and I'm going to go right on top of that red, and I am blending it out so it doesn't look so streaky, okay? So my sides look pretty streaky. If it's not blending the way you want, if it's a little sticky, put a little water in your brush. The reason why we're painting over our men and our women, because it's too difficult to get a good blend if we are trying to paint around those outlines. Okay? So at the top, it's still a little darker. And this is going to take you a while. I've done this a few times, so it's not going to take me as long, obviously. But it's a journey, not a race. Art is supposed to be therapeutic, right, and relaxing. So this is not something that you should be able to do very quickly, okay? So you might want to put me on pause. Have everybody do their blending until they're happy with it. I want a little bit more red at the top of mine. So I'm going back into my red. Blending it out a little bit. I want it to get a little lighter as it goes down. Okay? Maybe you don't want yours like that. And it's okay. Make it how you want it. But again, it takes a while. So I want it a little darker at the top, and I'm dragging it through the bottom and the middle of my painting, adding a little water to blend it out, okay? Put me on pause, let everybody catch up. Black blood. Valentine's Day is around the corner. That's our next big holiday. I gotta think of a new couples painting. I've been using this one for a while. Okay, so next. You can put me on pause, come back. Okay, so the next part of this painting is so easy. I just absolutely love it. Okay, silhouette, so easy. So we want this paint to dry. So to make it dry faster, you can take that and fan it. You can take your tray and fan it. Hopefully you didn't put too much water on everything. Okay, and so we're really primarily concerned with the outline of our figure. So now I'm using the flat tip brush, right? I'm going into my black paint, and I'm outlining the guy. Ooh, that's not good. Sorry about that, people. I'm outlining. You know, when we live, anything can happen. Look, my phone rang. Let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb. One moment. We're going to outline it, and then we're going to paint it in, okay? Outline it. That's so funny, my phone rang. I usually put it on Do Not Disturb automatically. Okay, so you need to make sure that they're dry before you start painting them in, because I'm smudging a little bit because I'm rushing to show you what the next step is. Outline it. And then you just paint them in. Okay? If you have a big brush, you might want to use a big brush. You can't use that sponge brush because he's all messed up because you got orange and red in it. So big long strokes. You don't really want to put, if the paint gets sticky, you want to put a little tiny bit of water on your brush, okay? Not a whole lot. So I'm just going to do the guy, and I'm going to leave you alone to do the girl. I mean the female. I don't want to call her a girl. The woman. The lady. So the reason why I want to do the guy, because I want to show you how to get all those fun little things in his hair done. So I'm painting him in first. Okay. You might have to use a tiny bit of water. My paint's getting a little sticky, but I want it to be opaque, meaning no light coming through, because it is a silhouette, right? Follow the outline if it gets confusing. Follow your reference photo if you're not real sure how they connect here, because it is a little tricky in this space right here. Plus I'm putting sideways too. How could I possibly paint this painting exactly the same way? One of the things I always forget to mention is make sure you sign and date your painting. That's so important because this is art. This is you. This is an expression of you. So somebody's going to be fighting over this one day. So I want to make sure that you take the time to sign it. Okay, I'm not going to do the whole thing because like I said, I take you 90% through the painting. So you can pretty much see, you just outline her and paint her in just like I did on him. But he has some pretty cool things going on. And you can use the corner of your paintbrush right along the edges of his beard and create some texture. I'm just using the corner of my paintbrush. You might even have a Q-tip in your kit. You can use the Q-tip and just lightly touch down for the dots, or see how I'm leaving some space in between. I'm not even really trying to follow the initial pattern, but you get the gist of it. And as you start working around, you'll see what effect that you'll get. And for his hair, it's just like a whole bunch of little tiny ones coming right out. Isn't that fun? Some connect, some don't connect. They're all kind of willy-nilly. And you can get, let me see if I have, I'm in my studio of course, let me see if I have a Q-tip very handy. I think I do. A lot of times I'll use the Q-tip to show some texture. And you're just going to do a direct hit perpendicular to the canvas, straight dead on. And you can also get some cool textures with this here. Coming just right out. And if you want to be OCD with it, you can try to follow the pattern on here. But dang, it doesn't really matter. It just takes a lot of fun out of it when you do it like that. So maybe you're going to put a few dots in between. Not following it at all. Well, a little bit. Don't put too much. You don't want it to get too clumpy. Isn't that fun? Alright, so that is Black Love. Of course, it needs a lot more work. A paint party, I think I did this tutorial in about 30 minutes. A paint party should be 2 hours. So that blending that I showed you, probably going to take you guys a while. I just did it kind of fast. Alright? What a fun couples painting this would be. And then you're just going to outline her. Just outline her and paint her in just like we did him. Now in your kit, you had a little flyer, has all the paintings I have available and my phone number. I would love it so much if you would send me a picture of your finished painting. It really fills my spirit and it lets me know I'm doing a good job. So I hope you have fun with Black Love. I hope the love in your life is painting next to you. I hope you made it a romantic evening. Put some Luther on or some Kim or, you know, I'm kind of old, so I don't even know what the cool stuff is. But anyway, I hope you made a very romantic, fun evening with this painting. My name is Angelique. Visit my site at theshoechickstore.com. Visit me in Las Vegas when this crazy world is free and open again. Free of COVID, that is. And subscribe to my YouTube channel. Leave me some comments. I'd appreciate it. Love y'all. Be safe. Take care. Happy New Year.